Johansson, Eriksson, and Ogren, the forward trio here for the Wild. Spurgeon for Ogren. Across to Eriksson, a drive, and the rebound cleared away. Kurashev couldn't get it out of the zone. Hunt sends it back down to the corner. Battle down low in the Chicago zone. Korchinski beaten to the puck. Hunt for Johansson. Back into the middle. A long wrist shot by Chisholm is gloved and held by Comesso. Then he did a season ago when he had opportunities.
Yeah, and Hines mentioned Middleton out of the lineup. He's got a little bruise. He didn't practice this morning. Doesn't expect anything to be long term.
All the way back down into Chicago territory. Jones back to claim it. Hartman tried to send it across. It's intercepted. And Foligno moves in. Back to Jones' shot pad. Save. Gustafson rebound. They score. Dickinson beats Gustafson on the rebound. And the Blackhawks have the game's first goal.
Here's Hartman trying to go far side, soft play. Foligno picks that one up right up the middle. Then that kind of puts the D in a bad spot. 3-on-2 against. Missed coverage there as Kaprizov goes to Foligno, who was already covered by one of the D. That leaves that far side guy wide open. Jones with a good shot for a rebound, and that ends up right on the tape and in the back of the net. Now they're trying to fill a roster and make these guys competitive. They go out and get Tyler Bertuzzi, some other guys to shore up their offense a little bit, tighten up their defense, and all of a sudden it looks like a better club than.
Bedard starts back for Chicago. And a drive down the wall by Maroon, former Wild winger, puts one in toward Gustafson, who hangs on.
I think he's figured out how these guys play. He's come up with a game plan, and he's developed a training camp.
Kaprizov with a long shot. It's deflected in on Comesso.
But you want to get out there, but well, they're going to be asking for a day off right away because they've got a lot packed in early this year.
Rossi for Chisholm moving in. He centers! And a redirect by Foligno is covered by Comesso.
This puck just held in by Bogosian, and it's that high slot again. Chisholm activated on the flank, and he tries to go backside to Foligno, and a good redirect. It just gets the right pass.
Takes a hit from Kurashev. Murphy got a piece of it, but the Wild hold the zone. A drive by Lauko and a glove save for Comesso. Korchinski had it deflected away by Lauko. Lauko on the backhand, a save by Comesso. Rebound, Gaudreau scores!
He gets his opportunities off of hard work. Good stick there that forces Chicago into a bad spot. Korchinski doesn't want that one. He throws it away. Lauko with a good stick takes it to the net. And the puck just kind of bounces around, and Freddie Gaudreau follows it up and finds it on his tape right inside the paint. Comesso feels like it's in his equipment. It's not. It's up in the air. Gaudreau
engage in 50-50 puck battles and willing to win those or compete to win those. So everybody's got their own version of being hard to play against, and that's what we're looking for. And you saw it the other night too. We had a couple shorthanded goals. It's like, hey, let's be aggressive and let's put pressure on them, and then let's go for it.
Here the Wild score. It's Eriksson on the one-timer, Lauko rather, on the one-timer off the feet from Ryan Hartman. And Lauko just continues to impress throughout this preseason.
I think he had the game of his life against us last year in Boston. And then when he became available for trade, we were really interested in it. So
victimized Korchinski, one of the Chicago Blackhawks young defenseman prospects there. Hartman forces that turnover, gives it to Lauko, another good play. Forechecking group has had success.
And they score again, and what a welcome sight this is as the captain, Jared Spurgeon, finds the back of the net in his first game back.
It was very tough on him emotionally, mentally. So just to get a goal, and that does wonders for your confidence.
We're going to have to get another look at his face just after he goes through the handshake line. It looks like he takes a breath, and it's a sigh of relief. Like this feels good.
It kind of looked like he got scored on.
We've touched on a little bit the fact that there were injuries last year. Jared Spurgeon and Kaprizov and Brodin and others throughout the year.
And then, you know what, be ready for this road trip that we're going to have. It's going to be mentally taxing, so to have, you know, a training camp that's been mentally taxing has been good.
Nifty play at the side of the net from Liam Ogren.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for him, and I know John talked to him the other day. Liam's such a dedicated kid, but you know, sometimes sometimes it can get in the way of you just playing. You know, you see how he takes care of his body, how he trains, how he practices, how he gets his rest.
Kaprizov with a takeaway, and he put it right through the crease.
You would have had that one.
Yeah, I don't miss those open nets.
You would have had that one.
Hartman with the turnover that led to the Lauco goal. Spurgeon goal, that group was on the ice. Now drawn penalty, breakaway.
Here's their third power play, and Eriksson scores! On the rebound, he flips the backhander over Comesso. 6 seconds into the man advantage. Minnesota stretches the lead to 4-1.
Yeah, Chicago's just on their heels now. I mean, the pressure from Minnesota is just too good. To save it, the Wilders get the details. They win the faceoff. This is a play that's set up off of a faceoff win. Zuccarello brings it to the net. He recognized that Eriksson Ek is just left alone, and Ek, he's gotten good. Let's watch him. Sets the body turn, gets himself in a position. Whatever was said, I think, at the intermission, too, this group has been better the second period they were the first. The pace has been there. Chicago hasn't had a chance, and here's another.
And they score again. This one looked like it changed direction on the way to beat Comesso. I think Rossi got a piece of it on the way in. It's 5-1 Minnesota.
Just filling the back of the net. Little makeshift line here is Rossi with Kaprizov and Zuccarello. Kaprizov wins this one. He just goes over the top. And boy, this kind of falls under the category of a shot's never a bad play. He just keeps the puck on his forehand. Ek between those guys. So if Rossi, if he can step up and play there, if Hartman can be great, it just makes the lineup a lot deeper.
Zuccarello to Kaprizov, and he scores! Another power play goal. This one 8 seconds into the man advantage. And Minnesota leads it 6-1.
Wow, that's a great feed from Zuccarello.
Final seconds of the period. And Gustafsson with a pad save, rebound, hit the post. Bedard scores just before the horn.
Well, this is going to be close. They're going to have to look at this one. I think the horn didn't go off, but I think it's possible that it was at 0, and then it's Bedard that finishes it. Post.
Here's the clock. I thought they beat the clock, but let's see.
Yeah, look at that.
We see Rossi between Kaprizov and Zuccarello here to open the third. Kaprizov in, a kick save by Comesso.
Yeah, the difference there, Kershaw had to corral that one-timer. I think he's caught Gustafsson moving with some open net, but he slows it down.
Eriksson Ek centers, and Johansson denied by Comesso.
Oh, what a play that was.
Spurgeon ahead for Rossi. He leads the rush at center. Zuccarello back to Rossi, and a save by Comesso. Rossi's speed driving the net has been visible tonight. Here they score. Spurgeon with a long one from just inside the line. And a long night for Comesso continues. The Wild lead at 7-2.
But again, Bill Guerin talked about offense coming out of his own zone and being a rush team. That's a clean exit from Rossi over to Kaprizov. Then they change sides. Rossi, the middle lane drive. Like those are must-haves in rush offense. Then they go low to high. Jared Spurgeon doesn't dust this thing off. It's rolling, fluttering right through. Boy, when the Wild have had their top couple guys and lines in the games this preseason, they put up 8 against Winnipeg and now 7 against Chicago. Taylor Hall taking the puck hard to the net, and it's contested by Eriksson Ek. They get over the back of that thing and put it right on Gustafsson. Well, Gustafsson in a vulnerable spot there.
And this will bring us to the final horn here in St. Paul. A dominant performance by the Wild as they handle the Blackhawks behind 4 points from Kirill Kaprizov. 7-2 win for the Wild.